Imagine walking into your local grocery store ready to pick up a bunch of bananas. You've noticed that sometimes the price of bananas seems to change out of nowhere, and perhaps you've wondered why. Behind these price swings, there's an economic tool at work that governments use all around the world: tariffs. But what exactly are tariffs, and how can a simple banana help us understand them?
Let's start at the source. Bananas are grown in warm, tropical countries like Ecuador, Colombia, and the Philippines. Many countries, especially those with colder climates, can't grow bananas easily, so they import them. Now, imagine your country, let's call it Banana Land, imports most of its bananas from overseas. Importing bananas allows consumers to enjoy fresh fruit year-round, but it also means local banana farmers, if they exist at all, might struggle to compete with cheaper foreign bananas. This is where tariffs come in. A tariff is essentially a tax that a government places on goods coming into the country, like those imported bananas. When a shipment of bananas arrives at Banana Land's port, the government adds a fee to each box. This fee is paid by the importer, typically a grocery chain or distributor, who then passes the extra cost on to you, the consumer, in the form of a higher price. But why do governments use tariffs? Tariffs serve several purposes. The most common is to protect domestic industries. If Banana Land has its own small banana farms, they might not be able to produce bananas as cheaply or in as large quantities as the big exporters. By making imported bananas more expensive, tariffs help local farmers compete on a more level playing field. This can support local jobs, encourage domestic production, and even foster national pride in homegrown products. However, tariffs can also have consequences. For one, they tend to raise prices for consumers. If imported bananas are now more expensive, you'll pay more at the store. Sometimes, local producers may also raise their prices, knowing that foreign competition is less of a threat. This means everyone pays a bit more, whether they're buying local or imported bananas. Tariffs can also spark trade disputes. If Banana Land starts taxing bananas from Ecuador, Ecuador might retaliate by taxing products from Banana Land, maybe apples or cars. This back and forth is known as a trade war, and it can escalate quickly, affecting many industries and workers. There's another side to tariffs: revenue. For some countries, especially those without a robust tax system, tariffs are an important source of government income. Every box of bananas taxed adds a little more to the country's budget, which can be used for public services like schools and roads. But tariffs aren't always permanent. Sometimes countries negotiate agreements to lower or eliminate tariffs altogether. These are called free trade agreements. If Banana Land signs a deal with Ecuador to drop the banana tariff, bananas become cheaper for everyone, but local farmers might face stiffer competition. Policymakers have to balance the interests of consumers, workers, and businesses as they decide whether to use tariffs. In recent years, the conversation around tariffs has grown more complex as global supply chains and international trade have become more important. While tariffs can protect certain industries in the short term, they can also disrupt relationships with trading partners and raise costs for everyday people. So the next time you pick up a banana at the store, remember, its price is shaped by more than just the weather or transportation costs. It's also influenced by the invisible hand of tariffs, an age-old tool that continues to shape the way goods move around our world, one banana at a time.